Here we are again. Ah, let's see. Let's see. Last time, we had a direct confrontation with Zoral which was devastating for the population. And then we came up with a plan to go up and fight him directly while... Oh yeah, there was also like a huge action sequence of his forces trying to annihilate Taral and just like in general, and then being driven back in various areas by Estinian, by Vritra the dragon, by Kona's guards, like, you know, just general pushing back, with the understanding that they still have like giant bombardment machines, and the situation is like handled, but, well, partially handled, but untenable. And our plan is to basically say, well, if Zoral Jah is going to go boost himself with souls, he needs to take the souls down to the soul cleansing facility and then bring them back up. We're going to take that path and hopefully use that to get into his inner sanctum. We also learned that the Queen is, well, she's probably got her reasons, but the Queen is at the very least outwardly saying, hey, Zoral Jah's like acting on my interest as well. Like, I want him to do this. I would like to not kill you, so I would like you to become my, I would like you guys to become my citizens, so I wouldn't have to kill you. But I am planning on killing everyone outside this dome to presumably use their souls as fuel for my society. And now, let's go figure out what, I'm guessing it's a dungeon? The entrance to Origenics is located on the back of Everkeep. We can reach it by the water. Come. We head to the pier at the Drift Downs. Alright. Oh, is Origenics that giant fucking platform? I've been assuming this is like a Fate boss. Look at this thing. Oh, but yeah, I guess it makes sense that it's a big important story thing. I will now explain how this mission will unfold. Origenics takes delivery at specific times. It is at one such time that we will enter the facility aboard the Helfacargo. Ilusa here will pilot the vehicle, so you need only sit tight until we arrive at the entrance. Our friends in the back room will create a diversion so we can steal inside. After which, we make our way to the summit, striking down any foes that bar our path. Easy, yeah? Easy to say, perhaps, but we'll manage one way or another. That we will. In anticipation of the unexpected, we should maintain contact with the support crew and adapt as necessary. Indeed. I shall use the communicator I borrowed from Shale to keep them informed at all times. I see everyone has a grasp of the details. Good. We set off very soon, so be ready. Yeah, there it is. I'm guessing this is the equivalent to the Ether Sea in Walker. We get this, then we get a Zoral Jah trial, and then we get an entire ass zone where they can tell us what Zoral Jah was about, what the Queen's about, why it's tragic, etc. And with this. Sorry, I'll say. Oh, this already looks sick as hell. Moving forward a little bit. Oh, those guys were fighting something else. Oh, so there are just straight up escaped quote-unquote resources. That's fun. Oh, I should eat some food to get my extra XP. Hey, how's the head? That's good. Sure, omurice. Doesn't matter what the food is, it all gives XP. Nice. Into the orogenics. You say that, but Canada doesn't have the Mountain Dew stuff. Also, I'm almost certain that regardless of the level boost, I'm either gonna hit the level with this dungeon, or I'm gonna do it on like request after. Oh yeah, those, but I've already used those. I have been gaming. Look at this. Gaming. This is the min-max. Row-upon-row of names are shown on terminal display. It appears to be a list of those who were recently taken to the cloud. Might Namika be among them? Fun. Is this using the rig from Shadowbringers? That's a fun take on that move. Nope. Black mages must hate this fight. Okay. Hit. I mean, there's tons of reused rigs in all the expansions. The Skatath rig gets reused like 8 times per expansion. Yeah, even there, it's like a slightly modified rogue build, isn't it? Right then, right. Origenics Choker of Didibe. 78. Alright, so everything in this is going to be an upgrade. Oh, this is cool. I like this. Where's the next group, I wonder? Souls. Souls everywhere. I forgot Graha is like the least reactive of the healers. I do really love all the little details with the trusts and the NPC fates, the NPC dungeons. Like the fact that it doesn't matter if you're going to fucking die. If Alice is almost dead, you're not getting healing from Alpha now. He's handling that first. All instructions in the processing manual must be strictly observed, as we have charge of the realm's most vital resource. Actions resulting in damage or loss constitute a serious crime. Prestigious extraction, mixed ether comprised of both memory and soul, is extracted from regulators and transferred into stabilizing tank. As hastening extraction increases the risk of damage, the rate must not be adjusted except in the event of an emergency. Operation subject, Namika, physical cessation age 86. Memory erasure completed, corporeal disposal completed, ether extraction completed. Oh, and she reacts to it. No. Stolen Vanaspati. Doesn't she get hit by the meteors because she can't see them? Or something? Those are why the miner and they're being sent to Sorrel. Separation. Mixed ether is put through an etheric separator and divided into its souls and memory components. Soul ether is then conveyed to upper orogenics for final processing. Memory ether to the mesoterminal. Unless expressly specified, the memories of fiends are discarded. Alright, so that's definitely coming back. In the same sense that, I forget which dungeon, but there is a dungeon or two where she's the only person who gets it on the first try because she doesn't get tricked by illusions. Some people hate the fact that the NPCs get hit with stuff, but I love, personally, I'm a big fan of them getting hit at least once, and then they know how to do the mechanic. It's even funnier when he's a Sinian because he will often just run in the completely fucking wrong direction. Uber. Hello. Yes, come to me. We're fighting over here. Yeah, well, the main issue is, as always, they don't, like, really AoE. A lot of them have AoE as part of their single target rotation, but if memory serves, the way it works is, like, it'll just split the damage from the single target rotation across multiple people. Shadowbringer's Thancred can't use any of his cartridge move if Ryan's not in the party. Because she's the only one that, like, charges his cartridge. The really fun part of having Urianger, though, is that Urianger has an instant death spell he'll cast, like, once or twice per pull. It just deletes a mob. What the hell? What in the Sam Hill is this? This thing looks like it came right out of Eden Zero. Speaking of that rig, by the way. Active camouflage. Oh, that's a fun mechanic. That's cool. I like that. That's a cool idea. Why fuck with my songs to get back on the right? Yeah, sure. I'll just skip around them. I want this one. You know what? Let's just not bother. Oh. Matter. Oh, you want the opposite thing of what I thought. Okay. That makes sense. Bionic Thrash. Oops. Initialize turrets. I keep thinking that she's got like a giant fucking top hat. Like just something about the head-on angle makes me think top hat. Ending. Recruiters can't be choosers. Oh. Zoop, 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 zoop. Those are being cleansed. Bad boys get put into the soul tumbler. You guys handle that. Third stage, purification. Separated souls undergo thorough cleansing for the removal of residual memories. The purifying light is harmful to organic beings. Excuse you? So utmost care must be taken during the procedure. Even the slightest contamination may lead to memory and personality disorders within the user. As such, each and every soul must be cleared using the precision detector. Having completed the aforementioned processes, a soul may finally be made available to the people of Alexandria. Your efforts are essential to the functioning of our nation, and we thank you for undertaking your duties with diligence. Neat. Is this locked by them, presumably? Yeah. Let's check. Really? Just 2 boots? Hello, lads. 216. Subject Ambrose. Experiment sees a soulless body infuse multiple souls, including those of PSVR prototype multi-regulator. Subject. Hold on. Got it. Dash from me. Subject currently behaves within parameters of a living person, displays advanced systems of personality breakdown and destructive tendencies. This is all but certainly due to an over-dominance of feral souls. While the subject possesses phenomenal strength, it cannot be reliably controlled, rendering it unfit for purpose. Future experiments must focus on imposing loyalty and obedience. YouTube. Is that a boss arena? Yeah, it's a. This guy. Yes, no. Giant enemy tortoise. Oh, it's not a boss. Yeah, I should have run in here. Just let me go. Oh. Automatoys. Ah! Well played, game. That's cute. I like that it's got the dumb helmet. Look at this guy.
Try this.
You know, there was a time where I did this to heal Dungeons and WoW for like months. It was extremely funny. Ambrose the Undeparted. Oh, we found Ambrose. Alright, Ambrose. Psychic wave. Psychokinesis will bring you to your knees. Okay. That one, and this one. Nice clear mechanic. Oh, and now it freezes things. That's fun.
Allow me.
I like that. That's cool. That's a real cool skill. psychotic turn. Okay, and he's gonna go forward, so. Okay.
Allow me.
Oh, and it stays there. Interesting. How wide? Oh, it's pretty wide already. Okay. We go there. More small dudes here. Oh, my reluctance with not doing Savage is far from not thinking I can do the content. I'm relatively confident I could do the content, at least, like, eventually. It just requires a, like, turning on my brain to a level that I'm like, I have to be in the mood for it. I have to really. Oh, wait, other dot. Because then if you get, like, really into the performance mode, then you get annoyed at, like, little things. Like, there's a lot of little things that I could clean up on this fight, but yeah. And sometimes you just don't want to put your brain in that mode. You don't want to give your brain the opportunity to be annoying that way. Like, it's fine if there's, like, a whole minute and a half of this fight that I only had one of my 2 dots on. Who cares? It's MSQ. It's trusts. Yeah, but I'm not talking about other people. I'm saying if I go into an extreme or savage, I'm gonna put myself in a performance mentality, and I'm gonna get annoyed at the mistakes I make. I used to raid like 40 hours a week in World of Warcraft. I don't anymore.
It's not opening.
Shale, can you see to the lock?
Just a moment.
Bad for reliable.
Follow the passage inside and you'll come to an elevator. It'll take you to the 11th level.
Right. Let's keep moving.
Oh yeah, no, it's like 8 of our 10 members were my roommates.
The 11th level. Just below the summit.
Look. Soul cells. This is where they're kept.
What? Then these are all...
Indeed. Many died in the attack. Their souls would have been processed and transported here for storage. Or so I had expected.
A soul cell is supposed to light up green when loaded, isn't it?
Are they being directly uploaded to
Yet the light is
Zralja?
out on most of these.
Don't tell me he's already used them up. That's why he cut down one of his own. For the regulator. Who's there?
He's a mean one, Zralja.
Alphino! And Y'shtola a Destinian too!
Lest you wonder, all is well in Taral. The enemy has withdrawn, freeing us up to come and lend you a hand.
Also, we heard there was a trial about to happen.
No rest for the righteous as usual, eh?
The idea of empowering oneself with souls is rather reminiscent of void-sent practices. I should be keen to learn more about the process, after more pressing matters have been resolved.
I believe I speak for everyone when I say I'm glad you're
Why
here.
is the mix on her voice so different? Like, the performance is great, but
The Alexandrians have suffered heavy casualties.
Y'shtola doesn't sound like she's being mixed in the same way that everyone else in the fucking game is. With comrades of such caliber, we've nothing to fear.
I thank you for coming with me this far, my friends. And I ask you to lend me your strength one last time. Together, let us defeat Zralja and safeguard the future of Tulihyolal.
And here is where I must excuse myself. Come back in one piece. You hear me?
We will. Every one of us.
Yeah, because the thing that, like, tweaks my ear, it's not even the quality of the sound itself, it's that her volume is lower. Like, her voice volume is just straight up lower, but, like, on a fundamental level. Also kind of sounds like she's got, like, some weird filters. I love this. I love it when the squad comes together. I still think we should get, like, an entire expansion with maybe 3 Scions showing up. Keep everyone else in the patches. This is wild.
What in the world is that?
It couldn't be. A void gate.
It's enormous.
Aye. It dwarfs even the ones Aromas opened.
That is no void gate. It doesn't lead to the 13th.
Then...
Yes, in all likelihood, it's a portal to yet another reflection.
Interesting.
By the 12. To think that realities being fused together was only the beginning.
The speculation must wait. He's here.
Need a nap there, buddy? You look like barely holding on.
There is a limit to how much ether a living being can harbor while retaining its physical form. Zoralja has far exceeded that limit. With the souls he has absorbed, he has attained power to rival even a king among Voidsent, but at a terrible cost.
12 have mercy.
Brother!
Brother!
It ends here and now.
Okay, but how sick would it be if we got a like 12-minute Metal Gear Solid CQC fight scene between the two of them? Modders, get on it.
How it vexes when you call me brother. Brother, blood heir, resilient son. Who am I? What is my path? Why was I born?
I am Wuklamat, vow of resolve of Tulihyolol. And you are Zorolja, king of resolve of Alexandria. For the last time, we fight. For duty. For blood. For everything.
Yes, we fight. Hold nothing back. This multitude of souls I shall burn to the last mote. I will kill you and prove the miracle. I will prove that I am Father's true successor.
All you've proven is that you're kind of a dick, my guy. Everkeep. Hey. Estinian, get a load of this guy. Oh, this song is sick. That throne is so good. Ishtola is the healer. Come on. Yeah. She used to be a conjurer. Whatever. King of Resolve, Zoralja.
Come at me with your all. I will make you kneel.
My dearest, fondest wish is that they reuse some of the mechanics from the Galul Jaja fights. Because I've been thinking about that since those fights happened. Fuck, that's the wrong song.
I need more power. This will hurt.
Hold still. Are you all right?
Okay. Oh, he is doing the thing. Sweet. Oi faked. I am vindicated.
More. I need more.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let this run out, and then I'm gonna use the third one. What the fuck?
What visions are these?
Right here.
Out of my way.
Oh, this is sick. I love this.
Is this my weakness given shape?
Nope. Now we know. Oh, wait, shit.
Down with you.
I forgot what I was doing, and then I used the song when I shouldn't have. These are gonna fly out.
No limits will bind me. Be gone, along with my pitiful past.
So what's the gimmick here? How's he? Alright, I guess. Right, he's got this whole thing, so he's just gonna refill his health. Let's try this again with the right song this time. Oops. Phase. Yo.
I am the worthy king. There is no miracle. This is my path. I trust only in myself. It's mine, the ultimate power.
4 swords. Go again.
This power is proof of my authority.
Oops. cool so far.
Creation yields to my command.
Oh, I see how these are going to interact. Huh? Oh? How's this gonna work? That's good. Holy shit. Hold up.
My will resonates within reality.
Oh, he's gonna... That's gonna be annoying.
Hold still.
Take that!
Hold still.
Keep calm and watch the flow of ether.
You underestimate me!
Oh, yeah, I see how that works. And those two are coming directly there.
All is mine to make and unmake.
This is a really cool trial. Damage. F. Uses okay. Right side, outer circle. Dodge. Back to cube form. Alright, what do you got this time? I'm assuming the EX is gonna be like sinking two blocks at once. Instead of one. Okay. Speaking of. Okay. This is safe here. This is safe here. And then this is safe here. And this is safe here.
No mercy.
Oh, that was wrong. Don't everyone run away from me, you dicks. Here, have some. They really were like, listen, if you fuck up on this mechanic, you are extra dead. No one's there to merge with you. Oh, and these guys. Hey, I was right. It just wasn't the. These guys and these guys. My dots. Cool.
No mercy.
Get him, Alice.
This will hurt.
Flash blind all of this. Alas, I could not do the fight perfectly. I failed in my mission. Nope, nope, out. Out and left. Speed up. Out and left again. See, this is why I don't do extremes. I just wouldn't be able to handle it. Fine, looks okay. That's a gnarly fucking talents. I think these might be actually reused from the Bahamut talents. I was just I was grinding turn 5 last night for Chloe seals. And I think those are the same talent model. Cool. The really important thing to remember here is that trusts are superior than the average player. That's what I'm getting from this.
Brother.
If a non-trust group dies, that means they're not as good as the trusts.
So, it is to be defeat.
Calm your tits, Dellahan. Aaronville, why'd you bring the baby?
Father, is that you?
Oh my god.
Why do you weep?
Because it hurts. Because I don't understand why it had to be this way. Why don't I know you? Why didn't you want me?
How could I be a father when my own spurned me? He left me nothing. No throne. No legacy. Nothing. And so, I had nothing to leave you.
Sinking feeling that I'm about to get really mad at the direction they take Zeroja. Because I think the direction they're going in is the most boring, annoying direction they could have taken this character. I'm keeping an open mind, but they're getting closer.
A lost man for the way. I do not presume to call you mine, nor do I desire anything of you. But I leave behind that which I've gained by the sweat on my brow. It is yours to embrace or spurn. able to surpass further. Or Ramachi. So much for the resilient sun, the miracle.
You think Papa left you nothing? You God's damned fool! You have the one thing he couldn't leave anyone else. You and Kululcha.
Shtola meanwhile being like, yeah, that's cute and all, but
It's not over.
problems.
Queen Beam?
Zorolja is gone. There's no need to fight anymore. Sphene? Why are you here?
I wanted to express my gratitude to you all for vanquishing the King of Resolve and delivering my people. And to express my regret for what I've done to yours.
Your apologies won't bring back our dead or lessen your guilt. Still, to strike you down in revenge would trigger all-out war between our nations. More innocents would suffer. Even if we cannot be friends right now, we need to find a different path forward. A way that Tuliholal and Alexandria can coexist.
I fear that can never be.
What do you mean?
There is no other path for us. It's too late. I cooperated with Zoralja because I needed the life force yielded by the slain to sustain the Endless. Of course, the king betrayed me, and with his army defeated, that plan can no longer be realized. But I can't. I won't fail my people. Be they possessed of flesh or no, all of them are dear to me. If there is something I can do for them, as their queen, I must do it.
Hear me, Sveen. We appreciate your commitment to serving the Alexandrians and have endeavored to understand your beliefs. Be that as it may, you must know it's wrong to sacrifice our living to save your dead.
I see. It's because you do not know them that you believe they're dead. They're not. So long as they are remembered, they shall never die.
It is a little weird to make her an Emet-Selch.
You understand.
A little bit.
No matter what anyone may say, I refuse to believe that Kafkiwas is a hollow existence. That she can simply be allowed to fade away.
Your Majesty.
I am the bearer of the memories of Queen Sveen of Alexandria, and my desire to protect my people transcends all others. For them, I will do anything. No price is too high.
She's going to go get the Lindblom superweapon. Presumably.
Seven hells. Ah!
What is it?
There exists a legend in Alexandria. In ages past, faced with a calamity in their world, a clan of people used a singular power to flee to ours. The key which manifests this power answers to fervent desires, desperate, all-consuming supplications that have given rise to many a miracle.
Like summoning.
That key holds the secret to interdimensional fusion, and unraveling its mysteries was the foremost mission of the scientists of preservation. Alas, they failed to fully grasp its workings, leaving us with only partial control over it. Nevertheless, if I'm to sustain the inhabitants of living memory, I have no choice but to call upon its power.
And do what with it?
For hundreds of years I tried, but it was all to no avail. My benevolence did naught to protect my realm. But I can still take up arms and fight. If bloodshed will save my subjects, then I will become history's most brutal queen.
Now this I'm on board with. that's probably not. Right, so my beef with the Zoral Ja thing is very similar to my beef with Bakul Jaja. As much as I love bro-coded Bakul Jaja, and like every time he shows up I cheer, I really think we should have had like a little bit more gameplay time between "Mwahahaha, I've got your biological dad and I'll kill you if you try anything funny," to "Here's my, like, well-thought-out reasonings for the actions that I do." Like, the twist to tragic broken man from Saturday morning cartoon villain is absurdly fast. It's like 20 minutes if you beeline the MSQ. It's ridiculous. And with Zoral Ja, I've been waiting all expansion to see if his whole deal was anything more than, well, daddy didn't love me. When, by all accounts, he very clearly did. I'm hoping that there's something in the last zone that, like, maybe goes into it a bit more. I don't, like, some flashbacks or something, because it just really sounds like he immediately shut down any attempts at being friendly or personable from anyone in his family, and then turned around and said, "Wah, my family's abandoned me, ah." And it's like, you can take that and you can make a compelling character out of it, but they didn't, is what I think. Because they like introduced that dimension of it to him. Like, they hinted at it here and there, but as for like actually putting it in the text, it's basically acknowledged, and then 20 minutes later the trial's done. Like, there's obviously more to it, but the element of the character is introduced and then resolved, and with his death, like, immediately. It's wild. Like, I wish we had, if they were going in that direction, I wish we had gotten more of it. Either in some of his other scenes, or with different scenes, or flashbacks, or, like, literally anything about it. Because it's really close to the Bakul Jaja thing, where it's like, we want you to think about this character like this. Now we want you to think about this character like this. By the way, he's gone from this, like, he's gone from the main story, for the most part. Like, instantly. That said, it has been an hour and 15 minutes since I started recording, which means I will press pause on the recording for YouTube, and then I'm gonna get up, stretch, take some water, and be back in a couple of minutes. Talk to you soon.